Guys, welcome to the channel. If you clicked on this video, you probably know what I'm going to talk about. It's young prodigy, one of the controversial figures in chess world right now, Hans Niemann. And today is actually some positive things about him. He has just won one of the biggest chess opens in the world with over 1,500 participants. And I mean, you can disagree, you can agree, but I think he's one of the best talents out there right now. Though he had some scandals, and he's going to have some scandals looking at his personality, but I mean, this guy deserves huge respect from the chess world. He's one of the most talented. Many people won't agree, but he is. You can make fun of him for making this journey to world chess champion YouTube series, but he proved again he's an absolute genius, guys. He's playing Najdorf against one very strong Serbian GM, Velimir Ivic. He's going for a win in the final round. He's 7 out of 8 and he needs a win to kinda try and win the first place. H5, all common theory. Here actually there are many moves. Bishop d5 is also playable, and then knight b7, rook c8, but Hans uses different approach. He plays knight d5, he takes d5, bishop f5, which is not the main line, but I assume Hans knows something if he's going for it. Bishop h4, kinda make this move. Bishop e7, castle a5. So now Hans is trying to attack on queenside, because look, his king is not castled yet, and he's trying to basically push his pawn, a-pawn as far as possible, and create some threats. Bishop d3, bishop d7, he's still trying to go for this a4, king d1, a4. Knight c1, queen a5. So, apparently, there is this a3 move, but after b4, there are not a lot of things that black can do. But Hans chooses to go to an endgame, you know, kind of safe approach. But at the same time, you know, this pawn on d5 might at some point become not a weakness. I mean, white can easily protect it, but let's say bishop c4, b5, and yeah, Hans kind of creates some pressure on queenside. c4 is played, f5, h3, rook a8, take g4, g6, takes, c5. That's the first mistake Velimir Ivic does. Knight a6, takes, and now this bishop is a very good blocker of this d5 pawn. Ivic plays rook g1, kind of trying to go g6, g7, but Hans played calmly, king f7, preventing this from happening, and now a3. Rook g8, trying to trade the rooks off the board. Knight c5, bishop c2, knight b3, h4, bishop s7, attacking pawn on h4. Now f4 was played. Quite typical for Sicilian structures, because after e4 there is d4 square for white pieces. Knight d4 is played, bishop h4, knight b3, a takes b3, bishop b3. And though the material is equal, Hans has stronger pass pawn, because here you see this king is too far, and there is nothing that stops black from just pushing this pawn as far as possible. I mean, this pawn is not going anywhere. Hans has almost a winning advantage. And after d6, bishop e6, it's getting closer for Hans. He pushes h4, bishop f2, bishop d5, and now this pawn is protected. e3 is being threatened. Rook h3, king s6, attacking pawn on d6, d7, bishop c4. I am very impressed in how Hans is playing this game. He showed a great understanding of Sicilian Najdorf, and he's close to be winning in this position. b5, bishop c2, rook d7, bishop h4 is the final blunder, because after rook h7 it's immortal pin. White can't do anything, and Velimir Ivic resigned, because let's say after takes, Hans is up in exchange in a winning position, and of course will win the game. And by winning this game, Hans is the winner of Grand Chess Open 2024, and next year he is going to compete against Magnus Carlsen. I don't think Magnus will refuse to play, because I mean that would be just insane. And another chest trauma coming. I hope there will be no problems, and many people are waiting to see those two guys battling each other. So let's see what happens next year, and I wanna just walk you through the Grand chess, because Hans had a really great tournament. 8 out of 9 points with 2 draws and 7 wins. So in first 4 rounds he easily won, then made a draw against talented Christopher Yu from United States, then won against German FM, then drew another talented Turkish kid who is now the youngest gem in the world, and then he finished really strong by winning 2 final games and took a 20,000 euros prize with him home. So again, absolute genius. Congrats to Hans. He again proved those haters wrong, and let's see what happens next year, and let's see what happens in the next few tournaments for Hans. He's getting back to 2700 very soon, and candidates start tomorrow. I'll make a kind of quick information video about it, the format, the players. It's gonna be a fun month. I'll see you soon. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.